Good afternoon.
Toby, you all right?
Very good, thank you.
Jolly good.
Okay, Brexit. With Brexit happening, no opinions. Obviously, it's a chance to rewrite legislation, change how industries function in the UK potentially. If you are, Mark, in charge of transport industry, how do you adapt legislation? What do you implement? What do you get rid of? What changes do you make? What would you, in Mark's world, what would be added, removed to make things better, safer, more efficient, easier, whatever?
Wow.
There you go. Mark's in charge.
Firstly, from a driver's point of view,
Yeah.
daily rest reductions would go.
Okay.
So the 9-hour daily rest reduction
Yeah.
would disappear, as
Okay.
far as I was concerned, which effectively gives the driver couldn't work any more than 13 hours, would then get their 11 hours daily rest after. So
Right.
that would be the first.
Yeah.
It's quite controversial because obviously by having reduced rest periods you can get more work out of people and so on and so forth. But that's what I would do straight out off the bat.
Yeah.
As far as the rest of the legislation is concerned, so as far around drivers' hours, I don't think I would necessarily change anything. I wouldn't scrap working time directive.
Right.
There's a lot of call out there if you talk to drivers about getting rid of things like working time directive. I wouldn't get rid of it personally.
Right.
Because it's actually a benefit to the driver. It might be sometimes a bit confusing to the driver, but it does benefit them.
Okay.
Because it enforces that they need to take a break.
Yeah.
Whether they've been driving or not.
Yes. Yeah.
And obviously depending on what they've been doing. So from those 2 points of view, I would only change probably the reduced daily rest.
Yeah.
Driver CPC. Would I scrap driver CPC? No, I wouldn't actually.
Okay.
What I would do is
Because you'd be out of the job then.
No, not at all. Not at all. You hear a lot when you talk to drivers. It's always about that's 7 hours of my life I'm never going to get back.
Yeah.
You know, it was boring. Why do I need to know about this or what do I need to know about that? I actually think that there should never be a boring driver CPC course.
Right.
If there is, then that's the trainer.
Okay.
Because you can make anything sound as interesting as you like.
Yeah.
And the more inclusivity, more interactive it is,
Yeah.
the more interesting it is, the more people get engaged with what they're doing.
But is it very flexible as to how people present that course and information then? Is it?
Yeah.
You know, it's not standard.
Well,
This
there is
information,
obviously you're supposed to write a lesson plan.
Yeah.
And sort of proof that there's some learning taking place and things like
Yes.
that. But to stand up for 7 hours talking about drivers' hours at drivers that have been driving for maybe 20, 25 years,
Yeah.
I mean, that is 7 hours of your life you're never going to get back.
So is it beneficial to get a third party and somebody who's maybe new to talk to that person?
No,
or...
I think it's down to the trainer
Right.
to have a really good input
Yeah.
into that course. So, for instance, I wrote a CPC course sort of 18 months ago. It's not good from a viewing point of view in the sense that you get to see me in Lycra, but I cycled through London and filmed it.
Right. Okay.
To give drivers the feeling of actually being on a bike and going through the centre of London.
Yeah.
To give them an idea of what it's like
Yeah.
with trucks coming past me and so
Yeah.
on and so forth. Now, I did that off my own back. I did it with a colleague of mine as well. But that's how we kind of made it interesting. We had a turbo trainer set up in the classroom with a bike on it, so people could actually ride the bike.
Yeah.
So you get a cyclist point of view,
Mhm.
and then the rest of your audience gets the traffic point of view. So,
Right.
and I think that's what it's about. You've got to make driver CPC interesting,
Okay.
and it's got to be pertinent to what's going on in their particular area.
So you
of the
keep it,
industry.
you think it's an important part,
Definitely.
but you just have to make sure it's engaging and dynamic
it has
and
to be.
interesting for your drivers.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
That's a day's work.
Effectively, what you're doing is you're taking a driver out of his comfort zone
Yeah.
and putting him into a classroom. That's not why he became a driver.
Right. Okay.
So what you need to do is firstly engage him and then teach him and show him.
Yeah.
So as far as Brexit is concerned,
Yeah.
9-hour daily rest reduction for me would go. I wouldn't make any immediate other changes to drivers' hours regulations. Working time directive I wouldn't touch at the moment, I'd leave it as is. And I'd put more legislation around driver CPC
So
about
as
the
much
content
as-
and how interesting
So
it
as
is.
much as there's a lot of process and protocol, you can see the value in the majority of things they do.
Yeah, I mean-
there's a reason behind it.
Genuinely, I actually don't think that going forward there will be any changes to driver legislation or working
Yeah.
time directive.
Because it's all been put there for a reason.
It's all put there for a reason. So yeah.
Fair enough. There you go. Heard it from Mark first. Nothing changes with Brexit. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.